Wait. No. Okay. Well, it is a side mission. I'm trying to get to, I guess, a different one. But I don't know where that one is. There was one that's above the area. Here we go. Portrait in a pickle. A portrait in the back of the library is apparently very upset. It might be worth looking into. I guess I'll just go to history class. Hey, everybody! What are we going to learn in history class today?
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry.
Oh my god, we have to
Throughout
play a
the many
minigame.
goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Oh
Now
yeah?
for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Move it along, people, you're slow! I actually want to learn some of the history of this place. Even if I'll forget it, I'm really bad with history.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Hey, I know that one.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
As like a ghost, or...
Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall. All students introduce themselves to this hero of Hogwarts.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Okay.
Revelio.
Am I just finding his guide page? Grimbold Weft. This is the skull of famed tailor Grimbold Weft, whose skilled needlework repaired countless witches and wizards' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle. Wow.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
I enjoyed the search.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Afbuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
All right, I assume he's going to be like over here.
But symbolic watch
Oh, no.
over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts.
Cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
You doing okay,
His
Ominous?
fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single
Abandoning
combat,
class
nor
to
by
wander the halls is
slaying
in keeping with
bloodthirsty
Professor
dragons.
Binns' manner of teaching.
Rather in training yards and
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right
where
now.
his warm and approachable demeanor
This is a
was
centuries-old
celebrated by
likeness of
old friends
Pangadon.
and newcomers.
Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
It is really nice.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Revelio.
I love, like, tidbits of history where you just find out, you know, someone from, like, 2,000, 4,000 years ago just really fucking loved their dog. It's like, this was the best of dogs. He loved being pet on the head. You know, you feel like a connection with the past. Wave Ignite. This set of armor belonged to Sir Afpuddle of the Cheerful Continents, a legendarily friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before he was fought by virtue of his amiable negotiating tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself. Would it be the mustache on his armor?
As one would
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Okay, well that's a bit mean.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting.
Sure.
Wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
But when will we break free from the cycle, Professor?
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say.
I don't think that's
Or
how
at
the
least
saying goes.
I like to say that.
We've all gone in another one of Binns' wild goose chases.
You?
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Jesus.
Lumos.
You need some help, Ominous? How'd you break your wand?
These bits of
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
He did. He made it to the chair.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Okay, alright. I do find it incredibly interesting that they have a ghost as their history teacher. I love that concept. But he isn't the most enthusiastic teacher. I'll give them that. And I am unfortunately a person who needs visuals with my learning. Oh, no, I've been in here. Let me out! Let me out! Yeah, I need like diagrams and like photographs, and I need to have like my own notebook, and then I need to have the information repeated a bunch of times. You know, all of those things. And then maybe I'll remember the history lesson. Unless it's something incredibly interesting, then maybe it'll actually like stay in the mind for a little bit longer. How the hell do I get to where I need to? Actually, I think it was the library.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Makes sense. Not one for hard work, if I'm honest.
I want fudge. Or like a brownie. Good fudge brownie. With some vanilla ice cream. You look like you're right here. And you're totally fine.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home?
Yeah.
It's my other frame. It's been stolen.
Oh.
And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Okay.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. Hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Oh,
Right.
no.
So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go look for it.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
It is on them for talking in front of paintings that are somewhat sentient or full sentient and can literally hear them talk.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it.
Ah.
He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
Well, I mean, at least you've got something to keep you occupied. I don't fault you. You might be a professional snitch, but I don't fault you for having a job while being a painting.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
All right.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then. It's an outrage. No one makes a fool of Ferdinand.
I wonder how the paintings work. So, like, we saw that the keepers are also doing the same thing, and Isidora wanted to do the same thing, where they have multiple paintings.
I admire someone with a brilliant mind.
Yes, we all know who you admire. I'm sure Everett Clopton's ears are burning.
Oh, shut up. Honestly.
My point is simply, I'm not sure that honor and bravery are even fashionable anymore.
How can you say that? Of course they are. It's what all of us strive to be.
Seems to me if you're in detention every day, you're more likely to catch a wandering eye, if you know what I mean.
Everett never gets detention.
Ugh, that's such a lie.
Is not.
Ah, so the fact that he doesn't get detention, in your eyes, makes him more appealing.
Well, that, and the fact that he's simply divine.
I'm literally going to be sick.
See, now that's a proper conversation. A proper back and forth between the students. God. Get me out of here. I'm trying to just fly off. Talk to Historia Cricket at the Three Broomsticks. If I can get outside without traveling. Or fast traveling, that is. I think this will take me outside. Aha!
The food that appears in the Great Hall isn't conjured. The house elves make it.
Ah. Swing and a miss. Try it again. Send it with magic. Amplify its force by 5 times. Slow down time to get a more accurate. Oh, she missed again. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Let's get out of here. We'll fly out on High Wing.
Let's go! Come on, High Wing!
Imagine being able to change your eye color depending on your mood. That sounds fun. I would love to do that. I'd love to be able to change many features of myself at any time depending on how I feel. It would be a fantastic way to live. New quest available. Eh? Oh, it's just the one that we're doing. Yeah. Have I guess I've done this because I see the Merlin trial. I just didn't remember this little shack on the dock.
Faster, High Wing!
Actually, not faster. I need you to.
No need to race
land.
now, my friend.
Alright. End of the Three Broomsticks. Maybe Astoria actually knows something about what happened. Hello, Serena.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Oh my gosh.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up.
Okay, that is
I
me.
spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it.
Yeah, but he's asked me.
With you.
He's asked me to help him out, so I'm gonna do so. And maybe in the process we can convince him to not be so malevolent. Jesus, they're far out. 3,000 meters? Holy shit! He's in a whole different area! Damn! Wowie! Oh no. I just wanted some candy. I didn't want to get Willy Wonka'd. Greetings, sir. I will spare you the Avada Kedavra. And instead take you out in the other normal ways.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Because, you know, blunt force trauma directly to the face multiple times is so much better than just instantly dying, surely. Oh boy, here we go. Bombarda! I guess that guy can't swim.
Stand still.
Hey, how are you doing? Avada Kedavra!
Your poaching days are over.
Those fellas are a little on the tankier side, so rather take them out immediately. I've got a painting to see. Yeah, if I ever, like, have my consciousness recreated by some awful future event, you know, AI takes over the world, but brings back all humans via the digital traces they left of themselves on the internet, of which I have a pretty significant footprint, I guess. You know, 14,000 plus videos to work from to reconstruct at least my voice. I hope they put it at least
That one hurt.
in a good place to live. That's all I would want for a clone of myself. You know what? Well, yeah, is that what you're gonna do? How's that gonna work? Can you even see out of your own eyes right now? Well, you wanted to see the light go out of my eyes. Let's see them go out of yours. Oh. Hey, everybody.
You shouldn't go about stealing bombs. If it isn't for her bomb, you're the one who stole our You're going to regret that.
Am I?
Come on, too afraid to fight back? I know you're done.
They really love their taunting.
Nobody saw that.
It's actually probably better that nobody saw it. I'm using dark spells. I'd get kicked out of our school for that. Hey there, little froggy. How are you doing? I got some of my spell slots a little mixed up there. Where's the cave for this? The map was taking me like over here. But obviously it's underground. Well, that's an interesting design. What happened here? Why is the bridge all curled up into itself? Okay, I guess the Dug Bog was doing nothing. Maybe there is... I can hear him. Ferdinand! How do I reach you? Is there a underground entrance? Ah, here we go. There's not a velvet curtain in sight. Ah, shit, wait, no, this isn't what I needed. Son of a gun. What the hell? So that leads over there. Ah, here we go. Another staircase. I'm working on it. Hold your horses, Ferdinand. He should be happy he even has the other frame in the library.
It's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Yeah, we could just leave you here.
Calm down. I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
Returning to the 3 broomsticks isn't my only option.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
I could take the Hog's Head instead.
What if I took you to the Hog's Head instead? I've heard such nice things.
What a funny little joke. Now, the 3 broomsticks, please. Oh, they're bound to be missing me terribly. Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Put me. It's pitch black in here. I shan't stand for this.
Yeah, I think we'll just put him in the Hog's Head. I was hoping we could have a conversation, make him realize the errors of his ways. Again, I don't mind him being like a snitch. Just don't fucking stand near him. You know that he's a snitch. It is somewhat on you if you have like in detail conversations next to a painting of a person. You know, if you walked up to a person who's just standing out there in the public and then you get mad that they overheard you, that's kind of on you, especially if they have like professional snitch like put on their head, because that's basically what he is. Oh shit, there's a maze here. But my problem is the fact that he's making up stories and getting the students in trouble
if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Via lies and misinformation. That I cannot stand for. So if he doesn't want to change the errors of his ways, well, he's gonna have to learn a powerful lesson. Oh shit. To celebrate his union with Artemisia, Eunan erected his greatest work, claimed to have been inspired by the Greek wizard Daedalus, the most magnificent maze he had ever created. All of the wedding guests were invited to venture into the maze in search of riches ostensibly hidden therein. But the witches and wizards recognized something in Eunan, so the story goes, and stayed back. Those who entered did not return. The terror did not end there. As many as 1,000 Scottish muggles met their end in the Blackwood maze over the years that followed, enticed into its depths by the promise of gold. Wow. Were there... I feel like I've done a couple of mazes where I only grabbed the chest and I didn't see a note. And I'm wondering if I just didn't see them because I wasn't looking for it, because I completely forgot that those were a thing. Or if those other ones just didn't have it. Tragically, those mazes are lost to me now. I would have to Google the location, and I'm not doing that. Hogsmeade! Heading to the Hog's Head. Let him learn his lesson. Maybe in 100 years he'll realize that...
Take me out of here immediately! You'll be sorry if I catch a flea. Are you listening to me? Get me out!
Oh, you want out of the bag? I can do that, yeah. If you're gonna be an eternally rude asshole... Hey. I've got a new guest for you.
What is the meaning of this? This isn't the Three Broomsticks.
No, it's not. It's the Hogshead.
Did you fall into a cauldron of stupid potion? You've brought me to the wrong place. It's absolutely vile in here.
It's no Three Broomsticks, that's for certain.
Please, you can't mean to leave me here. Please.
Goodbye, Ferdinand. Enjoy your new home.
Damn cold-blooded. Woo!
Oi! I normally toss the both of you out. But I like the look of the fancy man. Target practice.
This is an outrage. Do you hear me? An outrage.
Yeah, I bet they're gonna have fun here. Bye, Ferdinand. Woo, level 38! Now I can finally equip those gloves. I should also probably stop by the room of requirement. Poppy still hasn't contacted us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume I can do this. It's the main story trial safely. She might be waiting for that. Secret rooms. I do have quite a few things I need to identify, so maybe we've got some upgrades. Although I did get most of those while level 37, so they might not be too big. Yeah, that's looking like a lot of nothing. Let's look at the robe. Is it at the exact same level? It is. Oof. No upgrades for us, I suppose. I gotta get a focus potion. Yoink.
You've made marvelous improvements here.
Thanks. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the phoenix feathers and, you know, the Fooper and hippogriffs. And then we're good. I'm pretty full on everything else. Let's make sure not to cast Avada Kedavra at anybody. Phoenix. I'm messing up. Casting the wrong spells on them. Eat, Foopers. Alright. We're good now. Oh, jeez. Was it a... Oh, Phoenix, chill out. Don't attack the Fooper. Do not claw it. We need them alive. This is a place for peaceful resting for all of you while we wait for the poachers to fade out or something. I don't know how long y'all are going to be in here. Alright, let's head to the map chamber.